Hey everybody, welcome to Alaskan Reactions. Back here again today with Marley, and we are doing one of Marley's songs. I want, for lack of a better term, making fun of. I didn't really make fun of you, but you were gonna go see this guy in concert, and it didn't work out. But you would talk about him when we were coaching together and stuff, and I could never remember his name. I
Yes.
would always say the preacher guy or whatever. You'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "The father or something." You're like, "Oh, Father John Misty." I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's who it is. That's who we're talking about." So we're doing Father John Misty today. I'll let you take over because I know nothing about Father John Misty. So
Let's see. I started listening to Father John Misty with my dad because it's one of his top artists, and so every single time we drive out to our cabin, this is who we play in the car.
okay,
So it's pretty funny. I have two brothers, right? And so all three of us have these songs connected with driving out to our cabin.
nice.
But anyways, this is one of his most popular albums. A lot of great songs on here. He's getting a little more popular now because he's collabing with Lana Del Rey, and they're touring together, and they have Let the Light In, a new song out.
Oh yeah, because I was at a concert the other night, and
Yeah.
he's going to be playing at the same venue, the Greek in L.A., and I took the picture of it and sent it to you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, your guy.
No, and I feel if you're a lyrics person, he's just an artist you want to listen to. And so this is still one of my favorite songs of his.
Okay, and it's Now I'm Learning to Love the War.
Yep.
Okay, and you said it's something about records.
Yeah, it talks about the production of vinyls a little bit and what it takes to go into there, which is kind of funny, when you're buying his vinyl and this is a song on it. A little irony there. But...
Yes, I like it. I like it. All right, let's check it out. I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know what kind of music it is, which very much intrigues me.
Try not to think so much about the truly staggering amount of oil that it takes to make a record. All the shipping, the vinyl, the cellophane lining, the high gloss, the tape and the gear. Try not to become too consumed with what's a criminal volume of oil that it takes to paint a portrait. The acrylic, the varnish, aluminum tubes filled with latex, the solvents and dye. Let's just call this what it is. The jealous side of mankind's death wish. When it's my time to go, gonna leave behind things that won't decompose. Try not to dwell so much upon how it won't be so very long from now that they laugh at us for selling a bunch of 15-year-olds made from dinosaur bones singing, oh yeah, again and again, right up to the end. Let's just call this what it is. The jealous side
Love it. That was awesome.
Yeah, I really like that song.
Yeah, I really like his voice. And I like the, like you said, about making records, the whole thing that kind of went into it. Now I want to dive into the lyrics even more.
Yeah, and just like the decomposing part and like, ugh.
Yeah, that was really cool. And I liked how you talked about how that's one thing that music's really good about is it brings you back to certain points in your life. Like you said, you have a shared memory with your brothers, which is cool, of you guys listening to these songs driving out to your cabin.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll find that as you get older, that's one of the beautiful things about music is it kind of transports you back to that time in your life or that moment or whatever when you first heard that song or whatever that memory is that's related to that song. So that's really cool. So now this is going to be my memory.
Yeah.
Father John Misty. I'm going to remember where you introduced me to it. And I love that he's on Sub Pop. That's awesome.
Yes.
Sub Pop Records is out of Seattle. You know, that was started during like the grunge era in Seattle with Nirvana and the Screaming Trees and Alice in Chains and those type of bands. They're not all on Sub Pop, but it was kind of originated out there.
Yeah.
And if you go, I don't know if you ever noticed in Seattle Airport, there's a Sub Pop store.
I stop every time.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
in the Seattle Airport, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
Me and my dad have all of his albums on vinyl now, so.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
cool. I have a ton of vinyl
Yeah.
down here, but I do not have any Father John Misty. I have all of Ozzy's albums on vinyl. You know, to each their own, right? To each their own. So thank you so much for introducing me to Father John Misty. I will hold off on some because I will want to do more songs with you when you're here with me, so I can react to them for the first time. But I will still probably dive into some more anyway. I'll have to get a list from you of songs I should not listen to that we can react to, and then songs that I should go ahead and listen to. But we'll do that off camera. So anyway, thank you again. That was awesome. She's Marley. I'm Jeremy. Remember, kindness is free. When you're out and about today, make sure you live it up some. Bye.